I suppose we're really seeing autumn passing and the winter state of the garden going to be soon. The little larch here, the bonsai larch, turning beautiful colours as it prepares to go down. There's not much left flowering the garden, a few brave flowers in the raised bed. There's still the odd cyananthus flower along this bed, and the Hypericum reptans still producing the odd flowers, and there's still plenty buds to come, so that will continue for a bit. Around here, one of my favourite rock garden plants, not in everyone's list perhaps, but my pet dandelion here is putting up, having had all its foliage taken off earlier in the year, cut right down to the ground. New growth, new foliage, and some new flowers, so there we go. It can be good, but I want to just go for a wee walk around and take the long way around to the bulb houses. Down there there's lots of leaves coming with cyclamen and stuff. There's foliage around but going down. Garden starting to really get its winter state with so much going back. Come down here to like even a little Primula vulgaris, the wee primrose. Got a brave little flower, thought it's a nice autumn, it's been some mild weather, I'll throw up a wee flower. But it's quite nice, the carpet of lovely red carpet of leaves is starting to turn brown and nasty, so it'll soon change. The mushrooms, toadstools, all the fungies growing happily. So let's just take a pace around. We'll skip the areas by the pond, we're just sort of skirting the long way around, seeing some of the leaves, the Roscoia leaves. They are so attractive at this time of year. Salmisias, of course, always retain their interest all through the year. Really nice narrow leaf form. So we'll just head around. We'll not go up the top of the garden. We'll cut off that part of the garden altogether, because going round here, see what's flowering, because this time of year the flowering and the interest moves from outside in the garden and it's going to move inside to the bulb houses. As I make my way around, see what's flowering. So there's always jobs to check on and things to do, and I've pushed that zoom accidentally again. I keep doing that. So there's crocuses. When they get to this, you can see take the flowers off, otherwise they will attract grey molds and mildews, and that can go all the way down to the corm and kill the corm. So what we've got, Sternbergias flowering in here, another crocus to be plucked off, little Crocus levigatus, another levigatus. This is the most recent of the sand beds I made, so there's not so much happening in here yet. A lot of these things were put in as small offsets and not necessarily flowering size bulbs. Look at this tiny little Galanthus, one of the Regina algae. Really sweet. And up here, bigger. I'll zoom back, you can get them both in the same picture, so this is a bigger size one. Lots of the Tropaeolum Azureum seedlings now. I think I've got over 20 seeds germinated already, so my plan to have that flowering. Likewise on this side, there's not much, but we'll just come, because here we go, flopping about looking for more light. The very first of the narcissus that will take us all the way through the winter with their lovely flowers. So we'll just move up and head off into the other bulb houses. We'll go up to the other sand bed in the 7cm pots. As I look and make my way here, shaking you about, hope you don't get seasick. Here we have the same in the 7cm pots, crocuses that have flowered. We need to remove all these old growths, get them off. Crocus here, longiflorus. That's here's a little pot of Crocus caspius, just starting to come out. And over here this Crocus serratinus. Nice, that nice style and a nice, really nice shape to the flower. I like it. What else have we got here? There's more buds coming on Narcissus. Crocus ochroleucus. These are Ochroleucus albus, look, with the clear throat, no yellow throat. More Regina alges. And these are in the pots. And if we move over, what's happening here, look. And the other sand plunge. More Narcissus. More Crocus levigatus down there. The various Cochianus going over. There's more plants to pluck off. Here's another bulk corm of Crocus palassii, Homeri, the lovely one with the dark anthers, come up and flowered. The other ones had flowered earlier, they're there, so getting them flowering over a different period. Here's Crocus longiflorus having flowered and starting to go over. So there's others in here. Lots of foliage coming up, lots of Narcissus leaves, lots of Narcissus buds. Come around and finish on this wee group here. A lovely group here. So you've got Cochianus. This is the Crocus watiorum now going over with this little group. Really charming, beautiful one to finish on. Crocus levigatus. And that's a different forms of that species can flower all through the winter and into the early parts of the earliest of the spring. So there we go, there's the plunge beds and a quick walk around. So not too much happening, but still there is interest.